Alrighty then. So today this game, I guess we could say today. Today we've got Yerbad Gaming and PPO Your Pacey? PPO Your Pacey. PPO Your Pacey. I don't know. I'm gonna call him PPO. I'm assuming it's supposed to be something dirty, but I'll get there. I'll get to it eventually. So we do see the Night Stalker ban out, the Earthshaker, and the Earth Spirit. I don't know why it took me a second to catch that name. But we do see those people banned out. Rip Co-Caster.
Come on, Radiant Team, you gotta pick him right.
Sorry, Caster dude. No worries, guys. Rip the Co-Caster. It's all good. Practice your 2-minute delay cast? Yeah, I'll work on that.
10 seconds to pick your hero, you
So we do see this Sand King getting banned out as well.
5 seconds.
I know that feel.
Radiant Team pick.
Lion.
Okay, so we have the Lion pick against the Nyx, who's picked up on PPO, and so Nyx on PPO, Lion and Enchantress on Yerbad Gaming. Gonna be interesting to see how they go about that. So we do see, so it is a support roaming Nyx, support Lion. Enchantress can be played a lot of different places, so I mean, jungle maybe. Off lane's pretty good. I've seen him played mid. Fair cast of my game. So yeah, so we do see that come out. Interesting to see who's gonna get picked next. We need, I mean, of course, usually you pick the supports first, so we'll see how that goes. We have Lion, Enchantress, Nyx. You don't really want to pick any more intelligence heroes into Nyx though, just because he's just gonna mana burn you. So basically, by picking Nyx, you can be like, hey, don't pick anyone that will annoy me. Like, don't pick, I don't know, Lena or Storm Spirit. It's basically you basically just don't want that.
Radiant Team ban.
So we do have the Crystal Maiden. It's always fun. I mean, Crystal Maiden's always fun to play. So we'll see. We'll see who goes around this. I do like those pickups.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a
It's
hero.
interesting to see. I mean, we do see the, like I said, this Enchantress is probably either an offlaner or support. Not support. Offlaner or a jungler. We'll see how that goes. We do see the ban out on the Sniper. Sniper's really annoying just because he's in the back line. They probably just don't want to. They probably want a really big, like, in-your-face team. They just don't want to have to deal with the Sniper.
10 seconds left. You better pick your hero. 5 seconds.
Which makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. So, pretty much just gonna pass the time talking about these heroes. I mean, Crystal Maiden's super good because you have her aura, amazing. Honestly, I think for...
Team ban.
So Huskar got banned out. I think that's just because nobody wants to get played against the Huskar, honestly. I don't know if there was any, like, real hard reason to that. But who knows? But we can see. We'll see. Gust, no. Who else do we have? Let us see. Lone Druid banned out. I'm assuming that Lone Druid ban was a ban for somebody on PPO plays Lone Druid. If I had to guess that. Like that's what I would guess. Because that's not really a normal ban that just happens. I mean, it can be, I suppose, but
Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick 'em right.
Vino. So we see the Vino come out. So from right now, what it looks like, PPO's getting rid of a lot of just like team fighty heroes. Because I mean, you have Earthshaker, who's amazing for like stun locking people. You have his alt, which is really good for basically
10 seconds
team fights. For if everyone's clustered together. I wouldn't be surprised since they banned out the PA and the Vino if PL was picked up on PPO. That would be my carry thought. He's really good without those heroes in the pool. On the other side, I mean, it's pretty open for your bad gaming basically right now. Drow, I wouldn't be mad at seeing a Drow because it basically makes your Enchantress hit super hard. So maybe Drow safe, Enchantress mid. That would be a really pretty good combo that you can get off. Let's see. Just combos in that. I mean, of course, they have the Crystal Storm combo. That one's amazing. Just because of the mana regen. It's just pure regen is amazing. Nyx into... Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't ban out for the Nyx. They didn't ban out, like, Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter or... just Bounty Hunter really. I mean, you don't really need to worry about Slardar because I doubt you'll see him. Nyx will probably be hiding before that, but who knows? So we see a Clockwork. All right. So we have our Initiator, Clockwork. He's our offlaner. So we're probably gonna see the Enchantress either mid or I mean, you can do a lot with Enchantress, so it'll be interesting to see that. But Clockwork's definitely our offlaner. He's our Initiator. So hopefully we'll that'll be interesting to see. Lifestealer. Oh, okay. So there's our carry.
Oh, man, Rick, this
Carry
one-
Lifestealer for PPO. I mean,
5 seconds more.
yeah, I guess that works. There's nothing wrong with Lifestealer, so there aren't really many. There's a lot of kiting that can happen during this game, though. That's the only problem I see with Lifestealer. Because I mean, Enchantress, just the entire time she just wants to be as far away from you as she can. So I mean, that's gonna be interesting. And we see a Slark come out. So there's our Slark. It's not really. There aren't very many like team comp kind of like fight. Like there's not very much like team composition on either team at the moment. So it's kind of just like everyone's picking their favorite heroes. It looks like. So we do see the Darkseer come out. Again, I mean, I guess the only thing I can see is you can get Nyx. Nyx can go, can Vendetta and pull and have Lifestealer inside him. I guess that's really the only thing that we're looking at here. I don't really see anything else that's like super good.
Come on, Dire team.
Like anything that's like super like like anything that could be like stoppable.
Radiant team pick.
There we do see the Storm Spirit come out. Okay, cool. So yeah, Crystal Maiden and Storm's really good. Nothing that can really stop him, honestly. The Lion, but all you have to do is get a Linken's and then you're out. Like, no one else can really kill you. There's no stop on Team Yerbad though right now.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
So I'd really like to see another. I mean, Shadow Shaman right now would be really good, but they need a mid player. So Quap maybe, Juggernaut. Oh, Alchemist. Why did I say Juggernaut? Alchemist. So we're gonna see an Alchemist. That's gonna be really interesting. Love Muffin's gonna play him. So we do have okay. So while we're starting at it, we've got Fagner on Lion, J-Bay on Enchantress. We have JTK on Clockwork, Nig on Slark, Love Muffin on Alchemist for Team Yerbad, The Garage on Nyx, Melon on Crystal Maiden, Venom on Lifestealer, Dipsy Doodle on Darksealer, and Jazz Hands on Storm Spirit. So Storm Spirit, really looking forward to this play because Storm Spirit's my favorite hero, one of my most played heroes, I believe, and really excited to see how that plays out. So really looking forward to that.
Around. Relax, Morty.
So just build wise, we're gonna see. Is this? Yeah. So the Storm's definitely gonna be mid. We are gonna see the Alk mid, or are we gonna see?
Gratitude.
Yeah. So the Alk should be mid. The Enchantress Alk is pretty good against Storm. We are gonna see a 5-man rotation into the dire or into the Radiant jungle though. So that'll be good. We'll see how that works out. Basically, their whole hope is just to stop the Alk from getting the rune, but Alk is gonna get top rune priority. So. So the Alk is going to get top room priority. There are 5 people ganking this Slark. And this, the Slark, there is no way the Slark is getting out. That is definitely going to be a first blood. Good, beautiful rotation in by the, I want to say that was the Darksealer. The Darksealer stopping the leap out by that Slark. Like, that was a beautiful leap. Like, that was the only chance that Slark was going to have to get out of that. And he basically just cut him off. So that's basically a stolen rune, but it looks like, yeah. So that, I mean, they did get it's still, I think, 2 for 2 runes. They did manage to give the Love Muffins, the Alchemist, the rune, which gets him basically ahead of everybody. And of course the Lifestealer got the kill, I believe. Yeah, I think so. So I think Lifestealer did get that kill. I don't know if I can see that real quick. Kills, death. Yeah, so Lifestealer got that kill. Beautiful for him. Interesting if this Storm opts to get boots before he gets his bottle. But we'll see. Did Dire... So we do see... Oh, that was... So we do actually see the Dire Courier go down already. Dire Courier didn't have anything on it, though? The Dire Courier have anything on it? No, it didn't look like it. We might actually see this Crystal Maiden go down for it, though. There's no reason for this this Enchantress to stop following him. Yeah, there's... Oh, see, there we go. That was the slow. There's no reason for this Enchantress not to get this... Oh, good rotation out. Barely missing him. Enchantress, can't believe you end up missing that one out. Love here seeing this mid just really being just aggressive. Making sure this Alchemist doesn't get farmed. There is a bottle already out here on the Alk, though. Kind of dual lanes in the bottom lane. With a solo Lifestealer versus a Clockwork. This is a really good lineup for the for this Lifestealer. Like, Lifestealer really doesn't care that much about Clockwork. So, it'll be interesting to see how they play that out. Storm Spirit basically just harassing out. Like, this Love needs to be really careful. This Alchemist might go down. Yep, and that is actually going to be... Is it going to be a dead Alchemist? No, he pops his salve, and he does manage to get out. What a good salve pop. That was some good jukes. I don't think the the Storm's not really in any danger. Good rotations in by the Enchantress to make sure she picked up some farm and experience in this mid lane. Lion, who? Whoa, we have another neutral creep. Ah, love died to the neutral creep. I mean, okay, so that's an interesting call because like it's not bad if it's early on in the game. It brings you back to base. Your death counter isn't actually that high, so it's not terrible. But I mean, he didn't give it away to the Storm Spirit, which is good. It is gonna hurt his farm a little bit. There is this life stealer almost free farming on the side of I think it's your shit. Yeah, on PPO. I forgot I could just do that to look. So out getting pretty farmed here. Really hard for this Storm Spirit to go in, especially with this Enchantress coming out. So much slow. This Enchantress, or this light. Oh, good rotation here by the Crystal Maiden. Not gonna. The Alchemist isn't gonna really worry about it, but it is gonna make sure that this Storm Spirit has to go back to base. Yeah, there's no way that the Storm Spirit can stay in lane with that. One thing with this lineup, if you're gonna, well, he might. Okay, so he might stay in lane. It's really risky for him to stay in lane. If he isn't gonna bring him out, he might be bringing out a salve, which is probably, yeah, he is. Good. That's a good little brawn bot. So you bring out yourself a salve. Nothing wrong with that. Make sure you can stay in lane, sustain yourself. Lifesteal doing really well. So we are seeing this. I mean, Slug's doing really well as well. So Lifestealer basically free farming, staying up ahead of him. They are gonna have an attempt at this gank on this Lifestealer up top. I'm not 100% sure they can get the kill on him though. Maybe they can push him out. So something that I wouldn't mind seeing this Alchemist do, if this Alchemist would go ahead and just take one casual point of concoction, very easily from that point you could kill the you'll be able to kill this Storm. The Storm has been pretty low almost the entire time while he's in lane. So if you just get a casual point into the concoction, you can stun him while he's inside of the acid spray, take a lot more damage. I mean, the concoction is physical, so the armor reduction of the acid is gonna affect that, how much damage it does. Don't think this clock's gonna go down. Are we gonna see him die behind the tower? No, we're not. But we might see a good gank here on this Alchemist. Alchemist isn't 6 yet, so if there was gonna be a gank, it'd be right now. Oh, and the Storm is 6. Oh no. There's a stun still on the are we actually gonna see? No, they come in with the. Are we actually? Oh, good little zip, but the Storm is gonna go down. Good little unstable concoction. I'm glad he actually took that second. We might actually still see the Nyx go down as well, because there is no chance he's getting out with this rotation on the Clockwork. The one more hit by the Clockwork, and the Nyx is gonna go down. Are we actually going to see this Crystal Maiden go down as well? So here we see, yeah. So the Crystal Maiden goes down as well. That is a 3-for-none train for Team YBG. Yerbad Gaming just coming in with that. Just goes to show how amazing that that just casual point in concoction is. We are going to see the Storm jump back in and get the Clock, maybe. Clock, he does get the Enchantress, but I think the Clock should be safe. Actually, this Nyx might be in danger just because of the yeah, that just goes not power call, it's the battery assault. We are feeding this Storm though. That's really good for the Storm. Get those early levels and gold. But unfortunately, the only thing with that Clock rotating is it is leaving this this Lifestealer up top to just basically free farm. He is at 42 last hits. Compared to everybody else on the team. 42 lasted at 7 minutes. That's amazing. Compared to the 28 on Storm and the 27 on the Slark. Slark basically not quite free farming, but he is able to just hang out. I mean, to be fair, Darkseer himself is really annoying. Like, I won't take that away from this. This Slark is having a really rough time just because of how annoying Darkseer is. But there's a lot of fights and a lot of rotations here on Team PPO. PPO doing really well to just pressure around the map, and Yerbad Gaming's really doing almost the same thing. It kind of feels like the game is basically surrounding this mid lane. Is what it. I mean, that's how it kind of should be. But there is 6 on Auk now, so it's not. He isn't really in any real danger, and he is gonna basically just push down this tower. Pre 10 minutes maybe. We do see the Nyx going in. Okay, so for the first time in the game, actually at 8 minutes about, the Alchemist is showing what Alchemist does. He can just farm up whatever he wants. He's already about 100 ahead. I mean, he's not that far ahead. He's ahead of the Lifestealer, but Lifestealer can come back if he wants. Basically trying to get his armlet as fast as he can. So we do have the Helm of the Iron Will and the Gloves of Haste. Looks like we're going to be seeing an armlet on the Alchemist as well. Nig's got a Hand of Midas, which is going to be interesting. Surprised he's not going to go for those early kind of gank around, getting a Shadow Blade kind of early gank. I do hope that we still see the Shadow Blade Silver Edge combo on the Slark, because that'll be really good against the Lifestealer, mostly, the Lifestealer, which is basically who he has to farm against, considering that he's pretty low comparatively in the net worth. Crystal Maiden doing good job. This is something that I like to see, that I'm really happy that this Crystal Maiden is doing, because a lot of people don't really, a lot of lower MMR people don't know, but if nobody's in a lane and you're a support, it's not a bad decision to go to that lane and soak and get some farm, get some levels, because you're going to be under-leveled most of the game. So it'd be really good to sit there and soak, basically. We might see this. Are we gonna see this Alchemist go down? He doesn't have enough of his his Chemical Rage is on the it's on cooldown, and we are gonna see the Storm take out the Alchemist. We actually might this Clockwork needs to be really careful. There's a lot of team here. I mean, even with this Enchantress, especially because we still see this Lifesteal, like basically just free farming and taking top by himself. But of course, right now we do see the Slark basically free farming as well. Slark has his recipe. Gonna have his Gloves of Haste really soon for this Hand of Midas. A little invasion, level 3 versus level 5. This this Nyx needs to be real careful. That was a really ballsy move, especially because he just missed his stun. I don't actually think this Alk is gonna get him, so he is gonna stun himself. But this Nyx just running around. I mean, Nyx, is he gonna get out? No. This Nyx, there's no way this Nyx gets out now, right? I mean, he's really ballsy of him to run in. I mean, he is creating a lot of space. So he isn't gonna get out. He's gonna get taken down by the Alchemist. He was creating a lot of space. He had 3 heroes just chasing him for, I think, about 2 minutes or so. We do see the Hand of Midas completed on the Slark. Pretty good timing. That's 10 minutes. Plus he has boosts, Stout Shield, and Quelling Blade. So I mean that's pretty good. He is level 7, so he is doing really well. This Darkseer might want to be a little bit careful. We do see the Clockwork getting surrounded by this Storm. Clockwork needs to be really careful. This is not someone he wants to fight. So he does see the Storm, who's just gonna ball lightning in and just jump on him. So that would have been. If only there was creeps here. If there was creeps there, then he could have easily gotten out of that. But he does get taken down by the Storm Spirit, who is going for a fast Bloodstone. I kind of like this. There aren't very many stuns on Yerbad Gaming, so fast Bloodstone's not very bad. While that's happening, though, the Alchemist does manage to take mid tower, and he might. No, is he gonna stun himself? No, he does manage to get his stun off. He is going to go out here and attack this Nyx. I don't quite know if he has enough to get him. Does he have enough to get him? One more hit on this Nyx. He's diving really deep, especially because he doesn't have his Chemical Rage at the moment. So no, he isn't going to be able to get him. There are going to be rotations here. Nyx is going to survive. Speaking of the out of place mid, I think, actually, the Lion who went in to help the Alchemist actually ended up getting picked off by the rotations because there was a Darkseer and the Storm actually managed to run in and stop him from doing anything. This game particularly, I do like the fact that Storm is going for a fast Bloodstone. You don't generally need to on Storm anymore because his first talent, if you do get it, like usually you do, is the 3-minute mana regen. If you get any other form of mana regen item, you can get a Lincoln's is really good if there was more stuns on the team. We do bottom the Slark is going to get killed by the Darkseer and the this Crystal Maiden's going to go down as well. We're probably going to see the Darkseer go down too. So we do see the Darkseer go down. I don't think the Nyx doesn't need to worry about it, but we do see the Darkseer go down as well. Good hook shot by the Clockwork. That was really good going in. Back to the Storm though, getting this early Bloodstone. So Storm, if you were to get if there were more stuns on Team Yerbad Gaming, is this Slark gonna be dead? This Slark very likely is gonna die. Good rotation in by this Storm, because if you looked at the two people that were actually going to attack him, just the Lifestealer and the Enchantress, there isn't any magic nuke. So the thing about that is Slark can go into his ult, into his Shadow Dance, and the thing about that is he can't be directly attacked. He can, on the other hand, though, be nuked down by AoE nukes. So Crystal Maiden has the Crystal Nova. Storm Spirit has his Remnant. Those things can hit him can hit Slark while he's in his ult, and that is basically the only reason I believe that he died right there. And this is gonna be really good once Storm gets his Bloodstone, because he's gonna be able to just rack up those Bloodstone charges, rack up all these kills really easily. The Darkseer might actually be in trouble here. And he does get the concoction off. Are we gonna see this Bloodseeker? Oh, come on. Good try. It's a good try. We do see the Clockwork take him down with this battery assault like we have been seeing throughout this game. Pretty good items going around. We do already have Boots of Travel on the Alchemist. We have 2 Hands of Midas. We have one on the Enchantress and one on the Slark. We do have the Blightstone almost finished. Now is he going Mythal Hammer and just to get a casual Blightstone? He might be just getting a casual Blightstone, honestly. Yeah, it looks like he is.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't think.
Couldn't do much about Radiant's bottom tower, could you?
There is bottom tower getting taken here by the Storm. Good little rotation. It is in all, it is an objective game. No matter how many kills you can get, if you don't get any objectives off of them, then it's not really worth it. The Nyx gonna maybe go down, no, but he does have his Vendetta, and there doesn't seem to be any detection on the side of Yerbad Gaming. But we do see the Mithril Hammer. It is really good damage. I wonder what he was going to get for that. Ooh. Good little stun there. Really aggressive right here. I like how aggressive both teams are being, kind of trying to give their carries basically as much space as they can. We do see the Shadow Blade being queued up on the Slark, which is going to be good when he's trying to gank people. The Storm Spirit almost having his Bloodstone finish, around 16 minutes. Really good. Ooh, that means we are... Okay, so we do see a Rod of Atos being finished, and the Storm Spirit is actually going to go down. Rod of Atos, amazing, by the way. Since the last couple patches, So in the last few patches, Rod of Atos became a root instead of a slow. So what roots have done with basically in the last couple patches is that it stops every hero from being able to do anything once they're rooted. So if they're rooted, they can't do anything. They're basically completely disabled. They can attack, I think. I think they can right-click. But they can't use any spells. They can't use things like that. So roots are very good against Storm. And especially since there's an Atos on him, I would honestly not be mad if I saw this Storm switch from going from a Bloodstone first to going to a Lincoln's first. There aren't any... There are almost no spells. There's like 2, I think. Yeah, there's only 2 spells on the side of Yerbad Gaming that can stop the Storm anyway. That'll pop the Lincolns. So if the Storm were to just switch to a Lincoln's, I know it might be a little late now, but if the Storm could just switch to a Lincoln's, he doesn't have to worry about the root, because from what you're seeing so far, that root is actually the reason that he's getting attacked. Like, the root's the only reason that he's gonna die. We do see an attempt on the Alk, but he is gonna manage to get out. Oh, does he get out? He does. He does manage to get out. The Storm is in really deep. But everyone's gonna be able to leave. This Lion actually might not, though. This Lion might get caught out. Does he? No, he does manage to get out and dodge all the stuns. Oh, but yeah, see, as we see, that's that root right there. That's basically gonna stop the Storm from leaving. Like, Storm, and they're gonna rotate in. This is just gonna be a complete rotation. Does this Clockwork get out for free? He does. Good rotation in by Love Muffin on the Alchemist, managing to take out this this Darkseer as well. So that's a 2-for-none trade right now. That was really good initiation by the Clockwork. Really good talking by their team to manage to just... I like how Love Muffin and the Alchemist is actually just farming himself right now. I mean, he gets 5 gold apiece from these. I mean, they can't be that good, can they? But oh well. I mean, hey, I've never thought to do that, so that's interesting. We do see the Deso being finished off on the Life Stealer. Good, pretty quick Deso. Are we gonna see a Crystal Maiden die? We are gonna see Crystal Maiden go down as well. This Clockwork is just on point with his Atos hook shots. I mean, that's a really good, like, scary combo. They're gonna be a lot of things that need to be watched out for that. Especially, like I say, the Storm. One of my favorite heroes. I really hope the Storm can manage something to just kind of block that out, because he's gonna get this Bloodstone here pretty soon. It's almost finished. He only needs... He's actually finished with it, so he does have it. But if he gets it and he just keeps getting caught out, then he's basically just going to lose charges, which after you lose, I think you lose a bunch of charges, and it's just basically worthless at that point. It's like a 5,000 gold item, which you just kind of... It's not useful. We are going to see this... Oh, Darkseer does manage to get away. We do see the finished Shadowblade on the Slark. And the Darkseer, does he get away? No, Darkseer goes down. Good attempts by this Slark, who's just going to go in. Nyx Assassin and this Lifestealer. Oh, this is not who you want to get stuck into your... You do not want to get all these people stuck in there with you. So we do see the... So, okay. So there are... That's 3 people go down for 1. That is a great trade for PDO. PDO? PPO, sorry. That's a great trade for PPO. We want to see as many people we can go down. That's 3 more additional Bloodstone stacks on this Storm Spirit. We do see the Abyssal Blade being queued up on the Lifestealer, who's already level 15. Basically just free farm and has 155 last hits by 20 minutes. I mean, that's... As a carry, a free farming carry, that's basically what I want to see. He's going back to farm. I'm actually kind of surprised how little farm this Alk has. I mean, he did opt to go for the Fighting Alk, which is it's a different kind of build. If you're gonna go for the Fighting Alk, one of the things you can do is, so you get your Armlet, you do get your Iron Talon. He looks to be going. He has the casual Talisman of Evasion, which is good. But if you're gonna go like hard Battle Alk, you kind of want to build out like... So, okay, so earlier I was talking about Concoction and how it's a physical spell. So, basically what you want to do is you want to drop Acid Spray, which reduces armor. You get a medallion into the upgraded version of the medallion, which is the... If I can find it, because I'm bad and can't remember the name of it because I never buy it. Apparently not. Apparently I'm bad and I can't figure out what it is. But, yeah, okay. So the Storm seems to have, he does have enough mana, so he doesn't really need to worry about it, but what about that? Okay, so we have the Medallion. Solar Crest. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. So Solar Crest. So as a battle alch, what you do is you go Solar Crest, you have your Acid Spray, you max out Unstoppable Concoction, and you just nuke them down. Since I do like the Heaven's Halberd. That's a great item for against Lifesteal in general. But if you're going battle alch, like I said, those are the very, very early items. And what you do is you get all these items, this Solar Crest, and you max out your Concoction and your and your Acid Spray, and you just roam around and you just 300. I think it ends up being like a 500 physical damage nuke on these these players, and early game you can't deal with that. There's nothing you could do just getting hit with straight like 400-ish. It might be 400 physical damage. Like that's just not something that can happen. Looking at this Nyx, we do see that he is going Midas as well. We do have the Nyx bomb, the Nyx Lifestealer bomb. Hopefully we're going to see something good happen with that pretty soon. Hearing a lot of zipping, a lot of farming going on. So Yule's build up, that's going to be really good. Yule's is actually an amazing item. I'm actually really happy that that's what he went next, to protect his Bloodstone charges. Because as soon as somebody roots him, he just Yules himself up and zips out. So we do see the Nyx actually get killed. Was the Lifestealer not at him anymore? No, it doesn't look like it. So the Nyx actually does get caught out. Slart going for his Echo Saber. A little bit, 23 minutes is a little late, but it should be fine. Storm out here, maybe looking to catch on to this alch, but no, he's just cutting the wave. I mean, that's pretty good. He doesn't really need to be careful. Like I said, there's nobody that can really stop him. Like, he can't actually get stopped. Yeah, especially because his team's right there. He has so many Bloodstone charges and a regen rune right now. He's totally good. So this Lifesteal has two different people to just jump in and have basically bombs. So right now, I think the best choice is the Storm Spirit. You can just see Storm jump in and attack whoever it is he wants. Oh, so we do see it. We see the Lifestealer jump in and the Storm, and we just instantly nuke down the Lion, instantly killing this Clockwork. We do see that Yule's to stop the Storm from getting killed by the Root. And we do see this fight. We do see a buyback by the Clockwork. He is maybe going to die again. Is he going to get a dieback? No, he's not. We do have the Darkseer go down, and the Alch being really careful. This Alch needs to be really careful walking into that. But as you saw right there, that was the combo. And is Slart going to go down? We do have the Clockwork dieback. We are going to have the Slart get killed as well. This is a disaster for Yerbad Gaming. This is wonderful initiations by PPO. And it looks like Lifestealer actually wants to stay in. Kind of ballsy considering now he has no mana. He does have an armlet, so he is just being able to just kind of run away with it. We just saw the Storm, and if just wait it out. There you go. It's not going to be enough, is it? Can it be? He was stunned himself. Yes, it is. Good Yules. Way to wait that one out. Storm Spirit with the Yules going into a Lincoln Sphere next, trying to stop off a couple of things. Maybe that'll stop the Root. Maybe it'll stop something else, but wonderful trade. That was a dieback on the Clockwork. We did manage to get the carry from PPO. Pretty good stuff right there. So we do see the Heaven. I think we did see the Heaven's Halberd getting used. Just looking at it, we do have a pretty sizable net worth lead in YB in Yerbad Gaming. Not as much in the experience game. It is still in the favor of Yerbad Gaming, but not too much. I mean, that's a one fight lead. Depending on what you get, that's still one fight. We do have the Blink already coming out on the Lion, so the Atos and the Blade Mail on Clockwork. Still love, by the way, still love this Atos build. Also love the Yules build on the Storm. A lot of carries won't buy Yules because they don't think that it's like hard and it'll like bring them into the late game, but it's a perfectly reasonable item to get, especially whenever you have someone who's trying to counter you. And we do have the Clockwork go down again. We might see the Actually, this is a very reasonable thing to see if we see this out go down. He does get stunned, and he is going to stun. He doesn't stun himself, but we are going to see him go down. This Storm Spirit is going to manage to take him down. And it was really good fight. I mean, you have one of the hard carries that you have down. The Alk is basically the person that you want to see dead. With him, good rotations into the Roche pit. This is basically what you want to do as a... Is basically the thing you want to do whenever you take a fight in Dota. If you win a fight, if you don't take an objective off that fight, whether it be Roche, whether it be a tower, whether it be shrines, depending on whatever you can do, if you don't actually take the something off of the fight, then you didn't actually win a fight. It doesn't actually matter what you do. So they're probably going to put this on the Storm Spirit. Are we going to see a steal? Yes, we do. We actually see a snatch here by this. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful Clockwork. He's going to manage the snail, and he is going to be able to get the Storm Spirit. That was a amazing clock in. Clock just managed to steal off that rune. Go ahead and just jump in here. Slark's coming in to take the fight. That was not the thing that PPO wanted to see. And they are going to actually manage to get the Darkseer as well. That's going to be a 4. Are we going to see a team wipe? That is. We do see the team wipe. Of course, the Storm's already back because he has the Bloodstone. He had like 20 Bloodstone charges. But so we are going to see a team wipe there by Yerbad Gaming with that. Like, that was a really good team fight. Alk starting to build his... actually, so looking at it, Storm is still at lead. I'm again surprised that Alk is not as farther ahead than he is, but he isn't really going super farmy. But as you just saw, that right there is exactly what you need to do. There's still 3 heroes down, so what you do after you take a team fight, you take an objective. That's the only way you win. They managed to steal the Aegis. They still have Aegis on the Clockwork. They're gonna manage to get this tower, and it looks like they're actually gonna manage to get this tier 3. Slark is gonna manage to get out. Yeah, Slark managed to get out. So good Slark there. So are we gonna actually see any more deaths? Is this still? This is. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they just needed to. Yerbad Gaming probably might want to think about just kind of backing out, but it looks like they're just gonna go in, which is really bad because I mean. So we do see the Lion go down. The Clock still has this. The Out goes down. Yerbad Gaming definitely overstayed their welcome. Clock has 2. He does have 2. He's going to go down. Whether or not he can go down twice, which is not a sore subject. It looks like this Clock is probably going to go down twice, especially because this Lifestealer is here. There is no way that he wasn't going to go down. It seemed right there like that little recap. So if we look at the fight recap. Pretty big gold swing in the favor of PPO. A lot of damage done. What we should have seen. I mean, it's still in the favor of Yerbad Gaming. So Yerbad Gaming still has a pretty sizable lead. Maybe one more team fight for PPO, and they're going to be able to come in the lead for there. But we do see a BKB being bought out on the Slark. We are going to see a couple more items. We do see the Basher being built, being finished. Glimmer Cape, Force Staff. Nothing really big, but some pretty good items. We do see the Lincoln Sphere finished off on the Storm, which saved him in that last fight for a little bit. The Concoction didn't actually connect with it, so he is going to go Orchid next. Probably going to build that Orchid into a... into the Bloodthorn, which is going to be very helpful. Are we going to see the jump out? We are going to see this Alk being kind of basically alone, and he does go down again. We do see here, we see this Storm coming in, managing to get out. Is the Nyx going to go down? The Nyx is going to happen to go down. Storm, and we have a Storm and a Lifestealer still here. Storm chooses to go back and farm, which is pretty good for the decision. Lifestealer probably a little overextended, but we do see the Darkseer coming in, and we do see this catch out. We are going to see 3 people go down. Clockwork, Lion, and Alk. Are we going to see the Slark go down as well? So Slark uses all. We do see how he gets hurt by this Storm, but he does pop his BKB. And kind of unfortunate. That is his 10-second BKB down. So we are going to see... So are we going to see a team wipe? Oh, and the... Oh, so no, he's really hard to kill. Are we actually going to see him go down? It does look like the Earth... Oh, Enchantress not going down. And he does go down. Looks like this Lifestealer is just not caring at all about these towers. Does manage to get Storm up to his 23 Bloodstone charges. Beautiful fight right there by PPO. A lot of really good items on a lot of these heroes. We do have the finished, like I said, Desolator. We have the finished Abyssal Blade now. So, Lifestealer getting excessively harder to deal with. I think we're still getting... Yeah, so is this the first Ags for... I want to say this is the very first Ags built for the... for Team Yerbad Gaming. Because I don't think anybody else has an Ags on there. No. So nobody else... This is the first Ags that they're going to be building. We do see a Lion kind of out. Maybe the Storm's going to jump in. The Storm is going to jump in, and they are going to take down this Lion. That's the terrifying thing about having a Storm with 24 Bloodstone charges, 77 regen a second. He can just jump across the map if he wants, and his... I mean, that's the percentage of damage that it does. It's I believe Storm's ult, how it works, is that it does 16 base, but it does a percentage, what is it, 12 plus 0.7% for details traveled, so he can just jump across the map and just really demolish people. And we do have the... Is this going to be a dead? Oh, and it's not quite. Not quite going to be a dead Slark. Are we still going to see Slark go down? He is regen quite a bit. Storm doesn't quite have the mana to jump in right now, but he is going to jump in and take down the Slark. 25 Bloodstone charges. We saw how good that Orchid of Malevolence was. We do, on the other side, so see the Lifestealer go down, which is very good for Lifestealer. We do see the first Ags getting built. It does go to Clockwork. And very immediately he's going to go ahead, and we are going to see the Storm go. Take it. Is the Storm be able to get out? He is. Storm's just going to be able to completely zip out. Storm might be able to jump back in here. I wouldn't actually be mad if he jumped in on this Alchemist. No, now he just needs to leave. He honestly just needs to probably farm up and just kind of leave. Oh, but good little bit by the Lincolns. He does manage to get his Darkseer out. That was beautiful kind of stick around using his Lincoln Sphere to make sure that the Darkseer just completely managed to get out. That was very, very good. Surprised though, there's been a lot of fighting, so it has been really hard for Yerbad Gaming to go and take another objective. We are gonna see the Lion go down, and possibly, actually, 95% chance that this Clockwork's gonna go down as well. So yeah, we do see the Clockwork go down. I don't think they can kill the Enchantress, but this Storm is just building up Bloodstone charges, just pushing out lanes. Storm's going for an Ags as well. Going to be really interesting. He didn't take the Electric Vortex talent. But I mean, 10% spell lamp is really good for Storm, especially with his Ball Lightning and his Static Remnant. Ags, for people who don't know, on Storm makes it so that your Electric Vortex is now not a global, but it's an AoE. They are gonna manage to take down this Elk. Really big kill there for PPO. We do see the Storm, or not? No. So we are gonna see this tower is gonna fall. Yerbad Gaming's tower gonna fall. Are they gonna get a Rax out of this? They very well could. Very, very well. They're gonna manage to get the melee Rax. Very, very likely able if they wanted to. They probably should back up, but it'd be very likely they could very well get this Rax, but they do back up. Good decision, because the Alk just bought back. Do manage to get the Storm. Do manage to get the Storm does just bump out. Another BKB popped off on him. I think that's his 7. This is 7-second BKB. We do have the Darkseer and the Crystal Maiden go down. We are going to see the Storm manage to get Alex with the Lifestealer inside of him, just kind of bowling him away. We do have the Nyx who can use Vendetta. Is he going to use Vendetta here? He does. Nyx, Vendetta, and fight Carapace to get out. There is a... Oh, unfortunate. There is a stop right now, so the Lifestealer doesn't have his ult, doesn't have any mana. And we do see the Nyx go down, so are we going to see this Lifestealer go down as well? Oh, and right there, that was the armlet toggle at work. So this lifestealer is just going to keep going, but he is going to go down here, very likely. And he does. They do dive pretty deep behind it. I'm surprised they don't actually... Yerbad Gaming doesn't... Okay, so Yerbad Gaming does manage to get top racks out of that, actually. Top racks does go down on PPO. So it's a 1-for-1 racks right now. PPO does have to get this range racks. We are going to see the bottom tower go down. We do finally see the Silver Edge being built out. Really like that pickup as well. It stops the life stealer from being super annoying because you can just punch through him. He doesn't get to heal off you as much. Roche is up, I believe. He's going to be up in another, like, 1 second. Like, 5 seconds. So, not quite scattered out. Yeah, so Roche is up. Good. So maybe we'll see someone rotate in there. Either team could honestly get it, but we are going to see jump on this Lion. Lion, you cannot jump around. Neither can you, Clockwork, with this Storm, who just has 30 Bloodstone charges. Like, if there's vision on the map and Storm can see you, he has almost 100 regen a second. He misses out on this double damage room, but he has 100 regen a second. He can go anywhere on the map he wants. So if he sees you, then you're going to die. That's just kind of how it is. And he is going up for the Bloodthorn, which will make him even scarier. I mean, otherwise, just kind of pushing out. So we do see the net worth is still in the favor of Yerbad Gaming. We have experience still in favor of Yerbad Gaming. Last hits, actually. So for a while, the Lifestealer had the most last hits by maybe 100, 200 gold. But looks like Storm just almost double, not almost doubling. He has about 130 more. Like, that's amazing. Storm's just been farming up the map, taking objectives. There's 2 objectives about to be taken now on the side of PPO, just going for the objective game and getting Roche here and getting the... Yeah, so getting Roche and getting the bottom shrine. Are they going to give this to the Storm? They do. So Storm gets off his boost. He doesn't need those very much. Gets the Aegis. Pings out the other objective. But there's an Auk here. I'm kind of surprised he might not have seen it. But, you know, who cares? Just take the objective. Don't worry about it. Farm out their camps. Lion, this is not the time for you to jump in, honestly. Lion's just immediately going to get nuked down. We might actually see this Clockwork go down as well. We do. We instantly see the Clockwork go down. That's a 2-for-0 and a Shrine. High ground, honestly. I mean, Storm just goes straight high ground now. Storm is queuing up a BKB. Not honestly sure what he's going to do with the BKB. Maybe he gets rid of... I don't think he gets rid of the Yules for it, maybe? I mean, maybe he doesn't need boots. I don't know. Maybe he feels like he doesn't need boots. Which at this point, with 87 regen a second, fuck, maybe you don't need boots. Like, who am I to say? So, Radiant's middle tower does go down from the creeps. Or, no, actually, the Lifestealer managed to get it. We still have 2 down, so there's 2 down. Plus, we're diving in hard. Like, so this right here, why not just go for them? Oh, kind of missed out on that Lifestealer bomb, but it's okay. Not too bad. We have the cheese on the Lifestealer, so isn't that big a deal. Just objectives right now. Like, this is what you do once you're just pretty fed. Like, you just kind of hit objectives. PPO is not scared at all. Just going in and just kind of chipping on that tower. Clockwork, maybe we can see him do something. We do have the blink out on the Darkseer, and we are going to have a jump back in, and we see that ult right there from the Storm, not the ult, the Chain Frost by the Storm into the Crystal Maiden ult. And do we see 2 down? We do see 2 go down. We have 3 go down. We have Auk go down. We have Lion, and we have the Clockwork go down. So that was a 3-for-none trade, and we might actually see this this Enchantress go down. We don't. Enchantress manages to walk out. So this is looking really bad in the favor for Yerbad Gaming. And it looks like Slark does have the mana to jump out. We are going to see this tower mid go down. Tier 3 tower. Slark is just going to purge stuff off. But, I mean, there's nothing without the Alchemist. There's nothing they can do to stop PPO from taking this tower. Lifestealer just...
What a joke.
So we do have a bunch of things going on. There's still 3 down in the favor of on the side of Yerbad Gaming. We do have Lifesteal down on the side of PPO, but the Slark is going to manage to get out. Honestly, instead of a BKB right here for this Storm, he doesn't seem to be dying much. Getting a, oh, maybe, does he? Is he going to go down? He does. He still have Aegis, though. He does have Aegis. He does that. He comes right back, and he manages to kill this Lion off. So that is another death. We do see the Slark go down. I mean, honestly, just taking objectives. You only have 1 Rax left to get Megas, so you might as well just take them. You actually haven't gotten the bottom Rax yet, but we still might see Crystal Maiden go down. No, she has Invis, so. But she does turn to try to get the Clockwork, who does have a Lotus Orb now, and it just, I mean, takes her down. Are we going to see this Storm go down, bring him down? There's a lot here. This clock could go down. No, he doesn't. He's safe. He's got a lot behind him. He has the Alchemist and he has the.
Torn apart. Man, I'm pissed. Radiant's bottom barracks are gone, and I'm pissed. Whoa, I've been across the
So we did get bottom racks go down. So really difficult game now for Yerbad Gaming. So we do see the Alk building up another Blade of Alacrity. Oh, so he does have his Radiance. So he got a Radiance maybe later, just I guess to excel his farm. Probably help him against Mega Creeps, because it's very likely here. They don't have Mega Creeps yet, but PPO is very likely going to get Mega Creeps before Yerbad Gaming does. Really interested to see kind of how this goes from here.
Stupendous.
I definitely want to see some. Oh, so there is a gem bot off on the Nyx, who is going to catch out the Slark. Unfortunately, Slark's going to use his ult, and they are going to get caught. The Lion goes down. There is a Storm in the vicinity. He jumped way around, and everybody on. I mean, that's a what 2 for 1 on in favor of PPO. So are we going to see the Slark go down? No, not quite. We do, instead of getting the BKB, we do see a Dagon come out. He replaced his boots. He doesn't need boots. Who needs boots when you're a Storm and you have 99 regen a second with 37 Bloodstone charges, right? So he does replace that with a Dagon. All for this. Like, you're ahead. Do whatever you want. But there are Mega Creeps now on PPO. Unfortunately for Storm, you can't disjoint that, but he's not in any real danger. Are we going to go here? We are going to see this Enchantress go down very simply. And next is going to be the Slark, who... He has a BKB. Nope, actually next is going to be the Alchemist. Slark is going to manage to get out. Alk does buy back immediately. If Alk dies now, though, that GG needs to be called. Because if Alk dies out now, if Alk or Slark, I don't believe Slark has buyback. No, Slark doesn't have buyback. Alk doesn't have buyback. So if either one of these people die, that's going to be game. So Slark is going to, or Alchemist is going to die. Slark does manage to get away, but there is no Alk for 102 seconds, and there's Mega Creeps coming into the base. So there's game. GG's going to be, no it's not. Actually, it wasn't GG called. That was just well played. The Lifestealer does go down. We do see Slark coming in here after the Darkseer. Who is he going to manage? He's not going to manage to get him quite yet. There are Mega Creeps coming into the base, so Nyx is going to be caught out. Nyx is going to go down. We are going to see the Lion go down, and we are... Actually, Nyx did not go down. So Nyx did not end up going down because of the Slark's chain. That was a beautiful play by that the Storm Spirit. Tier 4 is getting taken down by Mega Creeps, though. It's really hard once you have Mega Creeps. Like, Yerbad Gaming almost needs to take this. If they can manage to kill off this Storm, who is going to be up in almost an instant anyway, but if you can manage to kill everybody off, which he has, Yerbad Gaming doing a really good job at killing everyone off. But with these creeps being pushed into the base, like, you have to take this fight and you have to just push up mid. Unfortunately, their pushers are basically down. Like, your Alk, that's the only person you can have. your Alk needs to just push up mid and then kind of try to take the game. But unfortunately, the the Storm Spirit's still in.
That could really seal the deal.
So I mean, but again, Storm Spirit and on PPO is just excessively more farm. She's 14,000 gold ahead. We have 15,000 gold ahead now in PPO, and we have about 10,000. So this is a huge swing. It was in the favor of Yerbad Gaming, jumped into the favor of PPO. PPO doing an amazing job there in that mid to late game with that Slark jumping in with the Lifestealer farming, giving the Lifestealer excessive amounts of farm, letting him basically do whatever he wanted. It looks like we're gonna have a latch this attempt to get a to get yourself a DR. Yeah, DR. But I'm not 100% sure that's even going to matter here. If they can't just push up mid. Unfortunately, now see the Alchemist is going to get bursted down. He's dead. That's our only real wave clear. Slark's not going to really be able to do anything against this Storm at this moment in time. So Storm Spirit's basically untouchable at the moment. So we do see the Clockwork jumping in. Clockwork's going to be okay. Oh, is the Storm going to go down? This is the kill you need to get. You need to get the Storm kill. But unfortunately, Radiant's H is still getting attacked, so are they going to go after this? They are going to manage to... They do... Storm does manage to Dagon a creep, though, so that creep needs to be worried. But that is very likely going to be game. There's a lot of fighting happening and a lot of stopping your Radiant, your Ancient from being attacked. But... especially now whenever you have a team wipe. So that was a team wipe, and the Radiant's going to go down, Ancient. So that was a GG. That was a beautifully fought out game by PPO. Amazing game by both teams. Both teams did not want to give it up to the very end. Really enjoyed it. Definitely going to have another game here pretty soon.